been waiting for a compact crossover that blends style, sharp performance, and everyday practicality without punching a hole in your wallet, then buckle up, because the 2026 Mazda CX-20 has officially landed. And trust me, this one isn't just another entry-level SUV. Mazda has come in swinging, taking aim at rivals like the Toyota Corolla Cross, Honda HR-V, and even the Hyundai Kona. But what makes the brand new CX-20 stand out? Stick with me till the end, because this little powerhouse might surprise you in all the right ways. Welcome to Drive Zone Mater. Let's jump straight into the action. From the moment you look at it, the 2026 Mazda CX-20 doesn't feel like a baby Mazda. It carries that signature elegant punch Mazda is known for, wrapped in a smaller, city-friendly shell. Think of it like a mini CX-30 that went through a sharper workout routine. Mazda wanted to build something compact enough for tight traffic, but premium enough to make you feel you're driving something way above its price class. And honestly, they nailed that vibe. Let's walk around the back first. The rear side of the CX-20 is clean, sculpted, and surprisingly muscular for its size. You get those sleek LED tail lamps that look like they're sliced with precision, similar to what we've seen on the CX-5, but scaled down in a sportier way. The rear bumper has that matte cladding that makes it feel rugged without looking bulky. Perfect balance. Mazda also smartly shaped the tailgate so loading groceries and luggage is easy. A small detail, but one you appreciate every single day. Compared to the Corolla Cross, which has a more upright and boxy rear, Mazda's design language feels more youthful and premium, almost like it's saying, "Yeah, I'm compact, but I'm here to impress." Swinging around to the left side, the lines flow beautifully. Mazda's latest Kodo-inspired curves create this sense of motion even when the car is standing still. It's one of those SUVs you glance at twice when you park because it simply looks expensive. The long, sweeping shoulder line and slightly dipped roof give it that coupe-like attitude, something the HR-V tries to do but doesn't execute with the same finesse. The new zircon sand and Sol crystal red metallic colors absolutely glow in natural light. Mazda always dominates when it comes to colors, and the CX-20 is no exception. Moving to the right side, you'll notice how nicely the proportions are balanced. It's compact, but it never looks cramped. The black wheel arches add a sporty touch, while the available 18-inch alloy wheels give it presence that feels more like a CX-30 than a subcompact model. One thing Mazda always gets right is that premium symmetry. Even the mirror placement and door line flow feels intentional, not just slapped together like some budget crossovers. If you've seen the Hyundai Venue or Nissan Kicks, the CX-20 immediately gives off a higher-end vibe. It's the kind of small SUV you wouldn't be embarrassed to pull up with at a nice cafe or a business meeting. All right, let's step inside, because the interior is where Mazda usually flexes the hardest, and the 2026 CX-20 is no exception. When you sit down, the first thing you feel is a sense of calm, clean design. Mazda always nails minimalism, but not the cold, empty kind. I'm talking warm, premium minimalism that feels straight out of a European luxury brand. Soft touch materials are everywhere, real stitching across the dash. Brushed metal accents that catch the light just enough without feeling flashy. It's miles ahead of competitors like the Corolla Cross, which goes for durability over feel, or the HR-V, which is practical but nowhere near as upscale. Front and center, you get the updated 10.25-inch Mazda Connect infotainment display. It's crisp, sharp, and mounted at the perfect height so you never take your eyes off the road for long. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard, wireless in higher trims. And yes, Mazda keeps the rotary controller, which fans love because it lets you navigate menus without poking at a touchscreen while driving. It's simple, intuitive, and just feels more driver-oriented. The seats, wow. Mazda uses its human-centric philosophy again, meaning the seats are built to support your spine in long drives instead of leaving you sore like some budget SUVs. Bolstering is nice, padding is spot on. Even taller passengers won't feel cramped, which is impressive in a subcompact model. Rear seat space is surprisingly good as well, definitely more generous than the Kona, and closer to what the HR-V offers. Rear legroom and headroom make the CX-20 perfectly usable for small families or everyday commuting with friends. Storage-wise, the CX-20 gives you practical cubbies, a deep center console, smart cup holder placement, and a respectable cargo area. Fold down the rear seats and you unlock even more room for bigger items. Mazda clearly wanted this to be a lifestyle-friendly SUV. Gym bags, strollers, shopping hauls, weekend bags. It fits everything without fuss. Safety is another high note. Mazda loads the CX-20 with its full iActiveSense suite. That includes adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist, blind spot monitoring, automatic emergency braking, driver attention alert, the whole package. Whether you're cruising highways or snaking through city traffic, the car constantly watches your surroundings and helps reduce chances of collisions. It's the kind of peace of mind every modern buyer wants. Now let's talk about the heart, the engine. Under the hood, the 2026 CX-20 keeps things balanced between fun and efficiency. The standard 2-liter 4-cylinder engine pushes out around 155 horsepower. Pair that with Mazda's smooth 6-speed automatic transmission, and you get power delivery that feels refined, controlled, and very importantly, predictable. Unlike some CVT-driven rivals that feel like rubber bands, Mazda's transmission gives you real gear shifts, better throttle response, and a more connected driving feel. There's also an expected mild hybrid or plug-in hybrid option for buyers who want even more mileage without sacrificing power. This hybrid setup is designed to boost low-end torque, great for zipping through traffic, while keeping fuel consumption in check. If you've ever driven a hybrid HR-V or the Corolla Cross hybrid, expect the CX-20 hybrid to feel livelier and more engaging. Mazda also includes its G-Vectoring Control Plus system, which subtly adjusts torque to keep the car planted and stable during cornering. You don't feel it working, but the result is smoother turns, more confident handling, and less effort from the driver. In real-world terms, imagine taking a tight roundabout or sudden lane change, and the car just flows without drama. That's the GVC magic. Compared to rivals, the CX-20 easily stands out as the driver's SUV in this segment. If you live somewhere with wet roads, snow, rough terrain, or just want more confidence, optional all-wheel drive gives the CX-20 steady traction and stability. It's something Corolla Cross buyers often upgrade for, but Mazda's version feels more connected, almost sporty. Now, the big question. How much will the 2026 Mazda CX-20 cost? While official pricing hasn't been confirmed yet, industry expectations place it somewhere between $24,000 and $26,000 USD. That puts it right against the Corolla Cross and HR-V, but with a more premium interior, better handling, and sharper design. Considering everything you get, style, performance, comfort, and Mazda's reputation for building cars that age beautifully, the CX-20 comes off as one of the strongest value picks of 2026. So what's the final verdict? If you want a small SUV that doesn't feel like a compromise, this is it. The 2026 Mazda CX-20 brings luxury vibes, smooth performance, top-tier safety, and class-leading design all in a compact, affordable package. It's perfect for young professionals, new families, college graduates, or anyone who wants a refined crossover without paying CX-30 money. Mazda set out to build a subcompact SUV that feels premium, and honestly, they delivered. And that wraps up our full walk-around and review of the all-new 2026 Mazda CX-20 launched. Let me know in the comments, would you pick the CX-20 over the Corolla Cross or HR-V? Or does another compact SUV catch your eye? Your thoughts always help the DriveZone Mater community grow. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss our future reviews. And of course, make sure to follow Motor Verdict Meter for even deeper analysis, rankings, and all the verdicts you need before buying your next ride. Thanks for watching. This is DriveZone Mater, signing off. Until next time, stay sharp, drive safe, and keep your eyes on the road ahead.